A report released yesterday by the United Way of Buffalo and Erie County shows nearly a third of local children are overweight or obese, and the problem is growing. The county saw a jump of nearly 4% since 2008. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dave Graber. Callan is off tonight. The study found childhood obesity is worst in the city of Buffalo, inner ring suburbs, and rural communities, where access to healthy and fresh foods can be limited. Now, officials say it's not just a problem fixed by a government program, but through buy-in from local families and school districts. Too many of Erie County's children are obese. In fact, nearly a third of them are overweight. And like local young waistlines, the problem is growing. Most troubling, the report shows childhood obesity in Erie County rose to 32% from 28% in 2008, mostly in lower income areas.
People who are from lower incomes have a problem with, have challenges with food insecurity, so they don't have good access to healthy foods. So this is why we see much higher rates of obesity in areas where the income level is lower, where we see more poverty.
The red areas in this graphic, which include the city of Buffalo, inner ring suburbs, and rural communities, show where childhood obesity rates are above average. And among some of the highest are Lakeshore, Cheektowaga Central, and Springville Griffith. And more than a third of students in Buffalo public schools are overweight.
There you go. Enjoy your lunch.
That's one of the reasons why the district launched its Farm to Lunch Table program, to encourage children to eat healthier, fresher, and local foods. Being overweight as a child can also translate into bigger problems as they grow.
What we typically see is that a child that is obese is very unlikely to become a normal weight as an adult. Usually the overweight and obesity either, remains the same or becomes worse.
That's why Burstein says the county is also seeing higher rates of type 1 diabetes, heart disease, and stroke in adults. And she says the county can only do so much.
We all have to take ownership of this problem. And, the obesity problem in our community is not getting better. It's actually getting worse when we look at this over time. So we all have to work together to really, help our kids and help our community make healthier choices